Hi, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Jack.
And this is Thomas and Jack Do Movies. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a theory that I had about the MCU's Hawkeye. Alright, hope you enjoy the video.
Spoiler warning for any of you that have not seen Avengers Infinity War, because there are a few major spoilers in this video. Also, go see the movie. It's an awesome movie. And I hope you enjoy the video. Hawkeye Theory Number 1.
Hawkeye will return in Daredevil Season 3. What do you think about that?
I don't know. I mean, I think it could happen, and I think that, like, the Daredevil is tied in with the MCU.
He is,
but,
that's a fact.
Yeah, but they're keeping it pretty subtle. You know, just in case they could take it another way if they needed to.
Right.
So if they brought in Hawkeye in Daredevil, that would just kind of set it with the MCU to where it would have to match up with anything happening.
Right.
Which I know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has had a problem with because they don't know what's going on in the movies. And so they'll say something in the show that doesn't line up with the movies, and then there's controversy.
That's right. See, the way I'm thinking it could work is because if they do, and this is what it sounded like they've been doing for the past couple seasons of this Netflix show, because the Jessica Jones Season 2 had a Captain America Easter egg, and Luke Cage Season 2 is coming out June 22nd, and it will also has said to have featured some MCU Easter eggs.
Sure.
So I think they're slowly going to start introducing it, and they haven't said anything about Daredevil Season 3's Easter egg, but they have confirmed that it will take place before the events of the snap. But Kevin Feige specifically said that it's going, in an interview, that Daredevil Season 3 was going to happen before Avengers 4. Now, he didn't say it's going to take place, it's going to release some this later this year. He said before Avengers 4. So that kind of leads me to think that there's some significance to it.
He specifically said it was
exactly
before, Avengers 4.
Right.
But also that could just be, because everyone knows that Avengers 4 is coming out next year, so that could just be, it's coming out before then. Before Avengers 4,
Could
and
be.
then everyone knows that it's going to come out before May, like May 5th or whenever the release date for Avengers 4 is.
You're so negative. Nerds,
I'm
nerds
just saying,
can dream, okay, Jack? Nerds can dream.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Hawkeye Theory Number 2, even though it's been confirmed, so it's not really a theory anymore.
Something else was Captain America's Nomad character. How he went rogue and against the government. Hawkeye's version of that, rogue and against the government, is actually coming out, and it's his Ronin identity. I don't know if you've heard about this, but the Ronin identity is like Captain America's version, and in the comics, Ronin was like a dark version of Hawkeye. Hawkeye in the comics normally wore the purple and the blue and the bright colors, and Ronin was like Batman. Like,
yeah, he wore a pretty Batman-ish suit.
Yeah.
But they did release concept art for Avengers 4, you know, and it has all the Avengers characters, including Hawkeye. And Hawkeye just has his regular, it's a bit different, but it's basically just his regular costume.
But that is supposed to be the Ronin identity costume.
I thought the Ronin identity costume was
that's in the comics.
But yeah.
In the movies, I think they've actually said that Hawkeye's costume is like his Ronin identity. His new hairstyle where it's black and it's slicked up, and that's supposed to represent the Ronin identity. But the reason I bring that up is because last we saw Hawkeye, Captain America broke him out. And as that little bit in Infinity War where it says Scott referring to Ant-Man and Clint took a deal with the government to where they could be on house arrest so they could stay with their families. But Hawkeye doesn't seem like the type that likes to stay down for very long. At all.
But, yeah, that's true, I guess. And also, but he did also kind of want to quit the Avengers and spend time with his family.
Hawkeye Theory Number 3.
What I think will really bring him out of that retirement from the Avengers.
Infinity War!
There it is. The snapshot, as people have been calling it.
Yep.
I bet his family turns to dust, and
That would be good.
he has to go help. Because, I mean, then why make him have a family in Avengers Age of Ultron? I mean, that was totally just setting it up for them to die and him to get mad.
Just like that whole part at the beginning of Infinity War, where they set up that thing with Tony Stark and
Pepper.
Pepper, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
People are emotionally invested in these characters.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't give a crap about Hawkeye's family.
Yeah, and I don't know. They tried to make it
Yeah.
to where we cared about them, but they were in Age of Ultron for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
And
they
then you just kind of forget about them.
Right.
You know?
But the reason I bring up the whole Ronin identity thing is, you know, as I said, Hawkeye doesn't stay down for long. I think he will want to do some street work. You know, he
Yeah.
lives in upstate New York. I think that was said in the
Was it?
Age of Ultron. It was. He was like, we're going somewhere upstate in the plane. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But
Yeah, put that in the comments down below.
definitely correct me if I'm
Where-
wrong.
Yeah, because he probably is.
Yeah, I probably am. I think I remember them saying something about that being
Yeah.
upstate, though. And, you know, he may see the struggle that New York City's going through after the events of the Defenders, which I know you haven't watched that yet.
Right.
But he might see the struggle New York City's going through, and he'll be like, well, crap. You know?
Yeah.
I need to get down there and help. And then he runs into Daredevil, and they have sort of like a Punisher type thing. What happened with the Punisher? They kind of do get out for a little bit, because that would be an awesome fight.
That would be
Like
awesome.
Daredevil would sense the arrows and just boom, catch them, throw them back. Just
It would just be epic.
yeah,
that
there's
would be so cool.
So many ways you could go
You know,
with that.
a battle between Daredevil and Hawkeye, but then they do end up teaming up for like the second half of the season.
Exactly.
You know?
So like the mid-season finale is them fighting.
Right. Yeah. Go watch Daredevil and the Defenders,
Yeah.
because I know the first and second season. Yeah, part of the second season I really loved of Daredevil, and he says that the Defenders are really good. So go watch those.
You know, and if you disagree with anything we said in this part of the video, go ahead and let us know in the comments.
And give it a like.
If you do agree, you know, give us a comment too, you know.
Yeah. If you do or don't, just comment about it, alright?
So now you guys know the Hawkeye theory.
He could...
Tell me what you think. Do you
yeah.
think Hawkeye will come back in Daredevil Season 3 or won't come back in Daredevil Season 3? Personally, it's a theory I came up with. I don't really think it's going to happen. I know Jack doesn't think it's going to happen.
Not really, no.
But, hey, a nerd can dream. So if you liked anything in this video, be sure and like and hit the subscribe button.
Also, smash that bell icon, and you'll get notified of all our videos. It's that simple.
Right.
Just subscribe, bell icon, done.